So today is Saturday, December 14th, and it's about 11:10. I just took a shower. I'm getting myself ready to go to the party. My husband's taking a shower now. So usually when you're in the shower, some stuff pop up, or that's when you do your most thinking and stuff like that. So yesterday I did a video of like a couple things that I'm trying to teach my kids. So while I was in the gym, while I was in the shower, this came up. It's something that happened like maybe 12 years ago at my old job, where I finished a project and I was trying to print it on a huge platter. You know, if you're an architect, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's a huge paper to print the thing out so you could make blueprint or something like that. So something happened to the machine, and for some reason I couldn't fix it. So I asked a coworker to help me, and he declined to help me. And what brought me to this incident that happened maybe 12 or 13 years ago is that I always have a mindset of when you work at a firm or for someone or whatever, you become a team. Even if the job is not even if the description is not part of your job, but you know, the the goal is to help the firm, okay, as a team. So taking a moment to help me with fixing the platter will probably take maybe 2 or 3 minutes or something like that. But this guy, I mean, I stayed there for like, eventually I did get it, but I took maybe half hour to finally get it to work the way that it was supposed to work. It's just come to mind. It's like within me, I always have a border aspect of things when you work with someone or for a company. Even if the job is not part of your description, not prescription, description, you could make the effort to help and to help improve the firm as a whole. Think of it as a positive thing, or you know, the more work you do, or the faster you do certain things, the more job the firm is gonna get, you know, to employ more people and things like that, and it looked better for the firm as a whole. So that was the idea that I had for every firm that I work for, and so it came to mind that with the things that I'm teaching my kids, is not to erase that thing out of them. They don't have it yet, but it's something I had to implant within them to work together to bring things for the better. But I have to also let them aware that there are people who don't want to grow together. So my kids need to be aware of people like that. If they don't want you around, you don't need to be around them. Things like that. It was in the shower, it was perfectly in my brain. But to bring it out, it completely scribble scrabble. I can't really convey the thought process behind it. But that little thing that happened a couple years ago, I'm just amazed. This is when I'm thinking about it. And I never really hold grudge on people. I never, still, till to this day, I never hold any grudge against that person. But it's how the brain works. You don't know when certain information that happened several years ago is gonna come and impact you, you know, in a certain way. You may not thought about it at the moment, but look at me, like 13 years later, and I'm thinking about it, and it's just kind of weird how the mind works, and it just brought me to the perspective of you know, teach my kids these things. When you are in a group, don't think of yourself only. You know, yes, you have to finish your work that is required of you, but once you finish that, or you have a few seconds, you could spare a few seconds to help someone else to advance as a whole. So that's the idea, pretty much. That's why I was thinking about that, and then I probably will put this separately and in another video. It will not be part of today's vlog, even though I may not record that much at the party, but I will include this separately. Whatever pictures or videos that I take, I know I'm going to take videos of the dog or pictures of the dog, but entertain putting family member in the thing, I will not. So yeah, That's the message for now. This is another thing I'm gonna try to implant within my kids. So I need to eat something before I go pick up the kids. It is 11 something. By 12 we need to go get them. So that's it.